Hello, my magical Aquarians. Welcome to your reading. Guys, huge apologies it's late. This week has been chaos on a cracker. Okay, before we get stuck into your reading quickly, just some admin. Guys, I really am aware that the links are not working below. Please forgive me. I'm trying to get that sorted. The goddess did not give me IT because she knew I'd be all powerful. So I will get that sorted out as quickly as possible. I've actually got someone helping me work with it at the moment. Then the second thing is, please guys, please like, share, subscribe. We'd love to have you join the channel if you haven't already. All readings are non-gender specific, timeless, and the one thing I do say is that if you are not Cinderella, please do not try and make the reading fit if it doesn't, okay? Please then check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, to get a full picture of what's going on, okay? So now I did a little bit of a touch base before, and the word, I've been giving words by Spirit for everybody. Your word has been anxiety. It's an interesting one to end on. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look-see at what's going on, but we'll see how this all plays out. It might be that you're releasing anxiety. It might just be that you're feeling anxiety. We're going to see what happens. We're going to start. I have done a pre-shuffle. We're going to start with a quick oracle card to start, and then we're going to go into your tarot reading. I have altered the Celtic cross layout a bit to my own kind of design. So I'll just talk you through it as we go through the different placements on it. Okay, right, let's get going. Okay, gods, elementals, what does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? That's too many. Just one, please. There we go. Ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. Okay, nice card here, guys. You got Ascending the Mountain. Just keep going. Keep going forward. Okay, so I do feel like this is for a lot of people at the moment. I don't think it's just your star sign. I think everyone's feeling tired, and like we've been on such a ring through energetically in the last couple of months. I'd say a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. So just please keep going. Spirits wanted to say that you are making progress even if you can't see it. Okay, progress is being made. So please just keep going, guys. Keep doing it. Right, let's have a look, see here. Okay, gods, elementals. What do my magical Aquarians need to know for this week? What do they need to know? Sure, strong start. Okay, sorry, just give me a second. So this is going there. How do we fix this? Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. You're coming in strong. I can understand. I think you guys are taking life a bit too seriously at the moment, to be honest. I feel like you guys are just taking things very, very seriously at the moment. I understand the anxiety now. There's a really heavy okay, there we go. It makes sense. Okay. There's a very heavy energy of just life being very, very hard and serious at the moment for you. Okay, all right. So let's start off here. Okay, I'm going to read these together. The heart of the matter is the King of Pentacles. Now, I have to tell you that I feel like this is what you are striving for. You are wanting to be completely independent, stable financially. So this might be for some of you financial worries, right? I do feel like it's just like this. I kind of feel like they're giving me this image of this person at a desk working for hours and hours in front of a laptop, just frustrated because things are just not going the way they're wanting. You know, they're not. there's a real energy of struggle, okay, coming from this energy that for the collective that I'm channeling into. So this is where you're wanting to be, okay. The King of Pentacles is, he's very bold, courageous, he's charismatic, but I get the feeling like almost this is where you want to be, but you don't feel like you're there at the moment, okay. So very, 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 very strong energy of not feeling like you're where you want to be. Now, crossing that is the King of Wands. This tells me that you've got the passion, you've got the drive, you've got what it takes to come through, because the energy bubbling up is like, this is what can change this outcome. Not just the whole outcome, but this is kind of the energy that underlies the King of Pentacles. Okay. Now, honestly, if I don't really read reversals, I kind of intuitively read the cards. I would have, if I did read reversals, this card would have come up, the King of Pentacles would have come up in reverse. I kind of feel like that's how you're feeling. But the King of Wands is reminding you that you, at your core, you're innovative, you're creative, you go for what you want. Okay. Keep going. You've got what you need to do what you need to do. Okay. And it's there's this very strong energy of just like, this is not working. It's all I can tell you. This is the phrase that I keep on getting from someone's thought process. This is not working. How do I make this work? And there's a lot of anxiety around that, which makes sense as to why the anxiety is there. Please just know that you've got what you need to actually get this through. Okay. Now, how I read this on the third position is, what is chasing you? I feel like you just need to have more fun. I feel like you guys are really stuck in a rut with work and with challenging and with life, and everything just feels too much. Okay. Now, please understand, Aquarians, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but this, for those of you who do tune into this energy, you guys need to just chillax. Now, go and have a glass of wine with your mates. Go and just take some time out for yourself and really, really, really relax. This energy around you is very highly strung. It almost feels like a string on an instrument that's about to snap. You need to take time for yourself. You need to take self-care into consideration, because I feel like, okay, thank you, Kelso. There's a card down here, the Four of Pentacles. You guys are holding on too tightly to attachment, and I'll talk to you about that with this Four of Pentacles. You're too attached to the outcome of stuff, and it's not allowing the flow of things to happen. Okay, the fourth card down, what you are chasing. This for me, this very much feels to me like you're looking for the thing that's going to get you there. So for me, it feels like you're waiting for a sign or news or something to come in that's going to bring you to where you need to be. Okay. It feels very, very much like that. It's like you're waiting for. Okay, thank you, Kelso. What he's saying here is, he's saying it's almost like, because you've been struggling through, even if you've originally felt like this was something that you were doing in your life purpose thing, right? You've been struggling through, you're like, you need the sign, you need the wake-up call, you need the thing that's going to push you onto what's actually meant for you. Okay. And Kelso's saying it's not that it's not meant for you, but there are lessons and processes and cycles that have to go through. All right. So I'm hearing very clearly that you I get that you are waiting for that to move you forward, but I'm hearing that you need to move yourself forward. That's not to say that spirit won't help you, but that's just to say that you do need to move yourself forward as well. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are on the wrong path, because it's difficult. Right, so Seven of Cups, and this is now crowning your spread, which for me is a message from Source. They're saying you're overwhelming yourself with options. Okay, they're saying you're overwhelming yourself with options, which means that you've got a million decisions to make. Just simplify. Go back to basics is what I'm hearing. Go back to what feels right for you. Go back to what your soul needs. Go back to basics. And it doesn't matter whether this is in your work life, if this is in your private life, if this is in a relationship, just go back to basics. You're creating admin for yourself is what they're saying to me. Okay. So it completely makes sense as to why this was an anxiety word that came out, because you're actually generating your own anxiety by giving yourself too many options. That little they giving me that little thing with KISS, keep it simple, stupid. That little anagrammy thing. That's very much what's the feeling is here. You're overcomplicating things unnecessarily. You're overthinking. You're overcomplicating. Now, this is what the bottom of the deck for me is what your ancestors come through with. They come through, so spirit tells you what you need to do, and your ancestors just reassure you and give you some guidance gently. And they're saying, let go. You're holding on too tightly. Okay. Now, what I'm hearing is that you're holding on to attachments, the outcome, the attachment to the outcome of something. You're expecting it to go a specific way. And they're saying that that's not how life works. You also may very well get that outcome, but by you holding on to it and not letting spirit go and do what it needs to do, and let the universe, they're saying, intersect. They're using the word intersect, okay? Your efforts, you're not allowing things to take the natural course of things. They're saying just put it down. Put it down. It's not for you to stress about. Do what you can do every day. Do it as simply as you can, remembering to also have fun, because joy does actually activate our manifestations. The higher our vibration, the easier these things are to actually achieve. They're saying just let it go. You guys are holding on too tight and you're too attached to the outcome. And what they're actually saying to me, I'm sorry, I know this sounds lame, but ancestors are saying, we've got you. Okay, we've got you. Just breathe. Right. What needs to happen? You need to look at expanding. And when I say expansion, I'm expanding, I'm getting the term expanding your horizons. I feel like this is not about doing more. I feel like it's about actually doing less and being more. Okay, so they're saying expand your horizons. Stop being so solely focused. Okay, so solely focused on that one thing, that one outcome. Start focusing on other areas of your life, things that bring you joy, things that are creative, things that maybe you feel you've neglected because you've been so solely focused. That does not mean you don't need to do the work that needs to be done in whichever area it is, but it's about just expanding your horizons a bit. Maybe ask for help. This is also a card of teamwork. Okay, you've got community cards here as well. Maybe it's time for you to actually start asking for some help. Go seek some advice from somebody that is in the know, that can help you through this. Okay, but very much that you are needing to widen your horizons and think out the box. I'm hearing very attached to outcomes, very attached to outcomes here. So how do we expand our horizons is the next question. You get the Knight of Cups. Okay, now I get the feeling you kind of like with this as well, waiting for this, the sign, the senior, the il senior. It feels to me like you're waiting for Prince Charming to arrive, whether it be love or not, this like savior to come in. Okay, what they're saying is realize that you are the savior. You have it within your capability to achieve exactly what you need to do. So when you realize that you just need a shift in perspective, okay, you need to see things differently, everything will start changing for you. Okay, so please just be aware of that. This is very much about shifting your perspective, and being your own hero. Again, keep going forward. Check out the Knight. The Knight is moving forward. Okay, there's motion here as well. The ship's on the water. Keep going forward. You can do this. All right. I kind of get a little bit of an energy of wanting to be saved here. I'm just going to call it. I don't normally get this from these cards, but there is that energy of wanting to be saved. And Spirit is saying you are capable of saving yourself. Just get out of your head. Okay. Right. The last outcome for you guys is the Four of Swords and the Star card. Now, for me, this is they're both cards of healing. Okay, so once you realize and you start expanding your horizons, the situation starts healing. It gives you time to have a bit of time to rejuvenate and rest and to take care of yourself, so you naturally heal. You go into a calmer space where you are in your authenticity. This woman here is naked, okay, which means everything that no longer serves has been stripped off her. She's in her complete authenticity. But you need to take the time with this. The end result then comes out with you moving into a space where you get to wish upon a star, where your hopes and dreams come in, because you're not so focused on this foundation. You're not holding on to this attachment to the outcome of it. Okay, but instead you've widened your horizons, you have opened yourself up to new things, you've realized that you've got this, and this is your outcome. You take the time, the situation heals itself, and you get to where you need to be. You get to wish upon that star, and what you're wishing for comes to you. Okay, the star card is very often wishes fulfilled and hopes fulfilled. So, guys, an interesting reading, but you guys need to chillax, please, please, magical Aquarians. Life is hard enough without creating so much tension for yourselves, and it's an energetic feel. Like at first, before I'd even tapped into the reading, I felt that energy of when the word came through, the anxiety. I thought that's such an odd one, but I fully understand now. So for those of you who this resonates with, please take care of yourself, lovelies. You're very precious and you're so needed. So please, please, please take care of yourself, and understand that whatever we're going through, it's a lesson, it's a journey. Okay. Also, like even with the Knight of Cups, he's journeying with his cup. Okay, he's journeying to make an offer. So understand that everything in life, to get what he wants, okay, he's going to try and find out what he wants. Whether he's offering love or whatever it is, he's seeking what he wants. Okay, so guys, please just take it easy this week. I will see you a little bit later on in the week for your reading for next week. Sending you so, so, so much love. Hoping it resonated with you. And I will catch you on the flip side, guys. Big loves. Mwah.